This was a bullet factory. Bullets were produced here, tested, packed, and shipped. Eventually, they crossed oceans and ended up inside magazines. The man was one of the biggest arms dealers in the world. Back when he was young, he worked at his family's restaurant. One day, a gang fight broke out on the street. Two men with guns stormed into the restaurant and opened fire. They were quickly gunned down. The man picked up a spent shell casing from the scene. At that moment, he realized something: selling guns made way more money than serving food. So he started his arms business. He began with a single handgun. Back then, he had no money, no connections, and no experience. The big players in the business didn't take him seriously. In 1984, when the US military withdrew from Lebanon, they left behind tons of weapons. Those guns were sold off as scrap. The man bought them all in one go. He held multiple passports and visas and shipped weapons across the globe. Whoever had money could buy, whether left-wing, right-wing, terrorists, or pacifists. He even sold to both sides in the same conflict. He didn't care who got killed. All that mattered was the sale. Whenever he showed up, war followed. People called him the Merchant of Death. He invented secret codes for deals. Rocket launchers were called mothers, and rockets were children. The AK-47, the King of Angels. He often had guns pointed at his head. One time, he was even shot in the stomach by a Colombian gang. He had also personally blown up one of his own business partners. This line of work was like dancing on the edge of a knife, but he knew exactly how to survive. Every time, he made it out alive, and always came out richer than before. In 1991, when the Soviet Union collapsed, he bribed officials. He bought Soviet weapons dirt cheap: guns, bullets, tanks, helicopters, anything and everything. He struck it rich. He became a global arms tycoon worth tens of billions. To him, death meant nothing, business meant everything. What he feared most was peace. Peace meant canceled orders. Peace meant no money. Once, his plane full of weapons was intercepted by fighter jets on its way to Africa. If they landed at the airport, they'd be arrested. So he ordered the pilot to land on a crowded dirt road. To get rid of the evidence, he handed out the weapons to nearby farmers. Within minutes, men, women, everyone rushed in like it was a clearance sale. AKs, rocket launchers, grenades, all gone. Even the plane got stripped bare.